Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense comes on the field first today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing that they can win this game.
And the Hoosiers will line up now. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's got it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. And completion makes it second and short. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. The Huskers getting set on first and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistent.
He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Finds room at the 30. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And now the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display.
Makes a spectacular diving catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The Hoosiers are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession is settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Now it's second down here. Here comes the handoff. And the Huskers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. It's an important first down on that running play. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running back has it on the screen now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
The Cornhuskers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7. And he'll set up to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop him, but it's a first down. Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the single back takes the handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down play coming up for this offense. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship. Deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we're to hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, A play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And now the running back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This one is right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Indiana 13, Nebraska 10.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. You guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled up near midfield at the 48. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And we're able to get him down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. The Hoosiers will have first and 10 here. Ball handed off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's second and 3. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Going to try to use his legs here. Football comes out. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Huskers. The defense adds 6 points.
Boy, this linebacker showing me he's got some serious speed. I mean, he's been pounding people play after play against the run. This time the ball's on the ground. I just thought he might pick it up. He takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return begins inside the 10. The coverage team brings him down at the 20.
At the 26.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. Crucial third down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. See if he can make something happen with the return. Returner tackled. To start the drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion sets up a second down play. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
That sack makes it third down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Number 10 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate who'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
The Huskers will kick this away to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 20.
At the 24, and the Indiana offense will take over.
And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
And at first down, they go right back to him. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Hoosiers have 1st and 10 here.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll feed the back again. In the clear at the 25. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And the Hoosiers line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Touchdown, Indiana. And they go in front here in the second half.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Okay, set. Here's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Well, the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down. And the Huskers will line up to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is brought down.
The 35. And the Indiana offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Offense will keep it on the ground here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
He makes the grab. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Indiana 27, Nebraska 17.
And he fields it inside the 15. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17 to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They're going to run it here. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Here's the second down play. Here's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
The Hoosiers will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Good job here to be able to pick up first down yards by this Nebraska quarterback. And tell you, when it comes to the option, I don't know if there's anybody in the country that's had the history that Nebraska quarterbacks have had. Going back to the era of Tom Osborne, because every single time he put a quarterback out there, they had that ability to attack the defense with their legs. Think about Turner Gill, who won a national championship. Steve Taylor in the late 80s was outstanding. Tommy Frazier and what he was able to do, winning a national championship and running this same play.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Trying to extend the play. He'll avoid the tackle there with the slide. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And the game is now tied. Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage.
Held at the 18. And the Indiana
First down here for this offense. And there's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? This has been a tremendous fight through three quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game. Who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Hoosiers will have to kick this away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch. They're going to make a return here. On this return. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides down to avoid the tackle. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. It's a shotgun run call. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Offense looking to throw the ball. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So a crucial 3rd down play. To try a field goal from here would be 53 yards. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. The Huskers will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And he puts it out of bounds, so no. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Throws it to the right. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Nebraska.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead. But instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Turn starts inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at The
At the 26.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he pulls in the catch. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run it here. He did not get it. Cool play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Going with the old counter run here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Motion now from the tight end. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Huskers will bring their punt team onto the field. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And this one will be fair caught. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
And just like that, Chris, we've got a touchdown here, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. Unbelievable to watch this offense work.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious. Oh, it's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Now comes the offense set to take over here. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks like he's going to run it. Finding space at the 20. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Hoosiers, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to can tie this game up.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Nebraska, 34.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.